so everybody can hear you. Look, the day has come. SHIBPREME token pre-sale live, baby. And thank you, ShibaZam, for busting your butt and bringing this to fruition. And tell the world about what you've been through the last 24, 48 hours.
Let's just say that the last week has been very tough, but the last 2 nights have been even worse. And worse in this aspect, this is something unique that we're trying to bring into the ecosystem to Shibarium and Shiba Inu. And, I'm taking this full on, and I do not want to let anyone down, but I also want to provide, a lot for the community. And so there's something that's being prepared for you guys that I think you'll be very happy. Let's just say Scott Page is going to be very, very involved. He is a part of this team, by the way, not just him. You got Marcus and Dennis, who actually are Fortune 500 developers. And so there's so much going on. I don't want to flood you guys with all these things, but if there's anyone that has any questions or anything you want to know, I'm here.
Well, we're going to hit the topics back and forth while we wait on Scott to come in here. But let's tell everybody, what the deal is as of right now. The pink cell is available, and we're going to run through this. We're going to tell everyone how to do it the right way, okay? There's a right way and a wrong way to do everything. We're going to teach you the right way. So let me go ahead and hop over here. I want you to see this. We're going to share this. So here's what we need to go to, okay? I want you to find SHIBPREME's link tree, okay? And I'll post that here in the chat so everybody can see it. And then you follow the little tab that says pink cell right at the top, correct?
That is correct, yes.
So that will take you here, everybody. And once you get here, then you connect the wallet, correct? We're in that little pink box.
That is correct. And so the minimum is 0.11. You could do as much as 5 ETH. That is it. So you just connect. And what this does, it's like it's storing your location with the funds. By the way, those that are whitelisted, because you're going to probably ask, wait, I thought, you needed to buy an NFT to get there. Yes. The reason for it is this. Those that hold an NFT get 30% more than anyone else. That is, you guys are going to make some, this aspect was actually thought of just because I was a little late with the code. So we only felt right to fix things like this. So those that have the NFT, sorry, I have all sorts of, I'll get rid of this. But anyways, all of you guys that have the NFTs are going to benefit majorly. 30% more allocated to you guys.
And let's talk a little bit about this. Explain it to everybody from the very beginning. What's the difference in like a pink cell like this compared to other things that you might have seen out there on the market? Why did you roll it out like this?
So first of all, if you notice, we could have come out swinging 1,000 with the marketing team that we have and the connections that we have. But if we had done something like that, it would have meant that, one person as well could have bought these NFTs and taken over, the actual DAO, and speak. And when I'm talking about the DAO, the NFTs, the black ones and the yellow ones get to vote on their 2% monthly reward. First month is allocated to the metaverse, meaning 70 lands at the very least are going to be purchased and given to you all black NFT holders. Mind you, that's guaranteed. If the 2% actually is much more than we expected, then it actually gets spread amongst all the orange holders as well. Next month, and from then on, every vote, everything that you want comes from the founding or the founders, the ones that bought into these NFTs. So you guys get to dictate the course of how you want your rewards. You want your Boshis? Vote on it. You want wellies? Vote on it. This is now you guys that get to make that choice. And by the way, we're partnering up with a whole slew of other let's say great projects. Kroll and Mars, keep an eye on them because we're going to be doing something together real big. Anyways, that I don't want to go into so much details because I could talk here for hours. So
no, it's perfect. See, people listen to you, they hear you, and see that's what people is going to love about SHIBPREME. You explain everything, okay? A lot of tokens come out, you never hear anything, you never know anything. SHIBPREME, we're telling people what we're doing, and the number one thing that I want everybody from the SHIB ecosystem to listen to right out the gate. The very first month, we're going to buy 70 lands off that block map, and it's going to go out to the NFT holders. That is love, okay? That's lifting up the community. That's just like Blaze Token burning 1 billion SHIB today. Thank you so much. Great things are happening due to you.
Oh, by the way, Kroll and Mars is actually launching tomorrow, and they're burning 2% as well. So let's support our projects, the ones that are doing some great things out there. Anyways, I had to say that because the community means so much to me.
Absolutely. And what was the name of that who's
Kroll and Mars? The developer is a real good friend of mine from the UK. His name is Ian. And Amber actually introduced me to them. So keep an eye out on them because we're going to do some amazing things. He's actually going to be, I already extended, some of our resources, and they have as well. So trust me, but we're all about building within the community.
Well, how are you feeling today? I know you got at least 2 hours sleep, right?
How do my eyes look? I'm tired, but I'm running on adrenaline right now. I'm really stoked.
Well, let's look back a little bit, everybody. While we're talking here, just throw some love in the chat. Hit the subscribe button. Hashtag the One Like Bandit. Hashtag SHIBPREME if you don't mind. Let's talk about the journey.
Scott's in the waiting room, just so you know.
What'd you say?
Scott Page is in the waiting room. He just sent me a message.
All right, I don't see him down there yet, bud. But either way, whenever he pops up, I'll get him.
Sounds good. Sorry, what was the question again? I'm like juggling all sorts of things.
Hey, it's all good. I just wanted to take it back to square one and tell everybody how far we've came. I mean, you made these partnerships. We've got the NFTs. All the blacks are gone. We got some orange ones left. Now the tokens here. The future is bright, everybody. The future is bright.
Absolutely. And not just that. So yesterday I had a conversation with Scott, and oh my God, he's actually on the phone right now.
Go ahead and take it.
Look, right here in live. Look, this is how business happens. Mr. Scott Page. So the link is not working for you, or? Oh, so he says he's in the room. I guess I'm waiting in the background. So if we could take a look at that real quick, or
1 second. Normally he would pop up down at the bottom here with that link. Make sure he's looking at the StreamYard link. But either way,
StreamYard link. Okay, let me.
Maybe it's an old link or something. Do resend me the link to make sure I have the right one.
Got you. Right here. Copy link, and I will share it right now. I'm telling you, life is at the moment. Like things happen on the spot.
We roll with it no matter what, baby. The show rolls on, and we're gonna get Scott in here, and I'm so excited to have him. What a journey for him. He is such an authentic, real person, and people can feel it. People shout out to me, the One Like Bandit. They say, hey, why I watch you, because you keep it real, and people like that.
Absolutely. And the thing is, there's so much that is being built around his platform, Loot 8, and most people would have been like, especially if you have this kind of status that he brings, they would have been like selfish and try to utilize that to their own benefit. No, that's why it's live. That's why any one of you guys could actually go in there. What is going to be built around that is the amazing aspect. And we're bringing basically not just Hollywood in, we're bringing actual businesses in. We had a long conversation in regards to a particular client that he was speaking to. He's in. And so that one alone, it's an amazing one. I don't know if I could even speak on that. So I'll let him talk about that a little bit when he comes in. But we have 4 projects that are going to be launching within the next 6 months that are confirmed, that are all in this aspect, already business related, coming in with a ton of utility. And so what we're doing is not just compounding NFTs and providing value that way. We want to compound tokenomics as well, something that no one's ever done, and this is where I get to express a little bit of my autism and where I actually thrive, which is in numbers. So really, really stoked on that.
Well, it's going to be awesome, and I'm still looking for him back there. Normally, it just pops up down at the bottom here. You can see at the bottom of yours. I don't know, but don't see him yet. So as soon as he pops in, I will add him to the stream.
Scott Page right there. Apparently, we can't see you. Let me see.
It shows me in the waiting room.
Let me try from my phone myself. Look, live. We do things on the spot.
On the fly, baby.
On the fly. No Safari icon. Okay, I see your issue now. Paste. Let's see. Entering the studio. Allow my cam access. Yep. And, did you type your name or anything like that and then enter studio?
Yep. Like I'm sitting in the waiting room. It says you're backstage. Only the host can see you. Only the host is not seeing me.
Exactly. Yeah. Let me go ahead. I'm just going to try to refresh this. I don't know if what's going to happen. Everybody just stay put. I'm going to refresh it and see if it pops up. 1 second.
I'm telling you, life can be a little tricky, but you roll with it. You create a business or you create an idea, even on the worst days. And I've been of that practice where, it could be a bad timing, bad day, but there's always a good outcome. So we're gonna continue this. Were you able to bring them back in, or?
I refreshed it and I still don't see him. I don't see where I can add him down here, buddy. I'm very sorry. Like I can normally add up to 8 people and I just don't see him back here. So,
well, maybe we could just have him talk from the actual phone here. Let's see.
Hey, do me one quick favor, please. In the private chat, just send me his email real quick and I'm going to send him the link.
Okay. So we're going to send you the link on the private chat here, and then so we'll see if that works directly. So
yeah, because it ended 47.3 minutes ago or something on the when I'm in the waiting room. So
oh, okay. You sent him a different link. I got to give you the right link. So
I see.
Okay.
So
I will get that here. Let's see the last one.
it's in your text message, Shibazam.
Gotcha. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. And I'm telling you guys, I've not slept much. This is the real me.
Hey, everybody's holding tight. Everybody's holding for Mr. Scott Page. It's all good. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. I mean, our views are skyrocketing right now. We got lots of live viewers, and we will not let you down. We're going to walk you through it and spend some time with Scott. But Shibazam, starting a token is no joke, is it, man? I mean, here we go. We got Scott in the background. Let's bring him in.
Hey.
Hey, Scott.
I think you need to unmute yourself. That one. There you go. That should work right there. There we go. Wait. We still can't hear you. I tell you what, I'll just call him, and that'll be the. I'm telling you, sometimes.
So, all right. See if this is better. I mean, can you hear me now?
Well, it'll go through the phone. I tell you what. Oh, there we go. Oh.
Can you hear me now?
No,
Yeah.
we don't see you, but we could hear you. There we go. There you go. Now we can. I'll just leave my phone on just in case.
Okay, very good. There you go.
And you're on.
Let's party.
Let's do it. Scott, first and foremost, thank you so much for being here today. Everything I've ever seen of you, you bring the excitement, the power, and people can feel your power, and you're changing the world in the crypto space, NFT space. So please, if you don't mind, take a few seconds and tell us a little bit about everything that's going on right now in your world.
Well, everything I do is Web3 now. That's my whole life, is everything about Web3, where we're going. I got heavy into well, first of all, I come out of I've been an artist, musician, but I've also been kind of a serial entrepreneur, building companies. I'm on my 4th company, which is Lootfinity, and we just launched Loot 8, which is an NFT platform designed around loyalty, around physical locations, physical events tied to NFTs for loyalty and for rewards and promotions and all that kind of stuff. I'm very excited about that. Heavily in this space. I've got a couple drops coming out real soon here. I believe, number one, that this whole NFT space and everything is really where the people get to take back the power of the currency. It's really an important technology once understood. A lot of people don't really understand it yet. They still go back to the JPEG of the ape. And they go, how could that have been worth $1 million? Because they just don't really understand the power of NFTs, what a contract, building the rights, roles, permissions into these contracts allow us to create new business models. So I'm 100% focused in this space, really trying to onboard a lot of people in this space, because this is an opportunity. Like I said, I believe this is the people's movement, a way for us to take back the power and have that direct to consumer relationship. It's very exciting. I'm also, my whole thing is I've been building, hanging out in the communities. I put on a lot of events last year. We did Future Shape 360, which is 360 token holders, the builders. We did that in Denver. I kind of did some producing parts of the events for NFT LA. And I've been speaking a lot. I just got back from Belgrade last week, where I spoke at the Tomorrow conference and actually played too. I get to kind of be in the crypto space, the techno space, and also playing. And then prior to that week before, I was in Tulum for Tulum Crypto Fest, which was an incredible event, what they're doing out there. It was one of the most unique conferences I've ever been to. And so tomorrow I'm leaving for Washington. I'm actually part of Liberland, which is a new country that's being launched in Serbia.
Talk about that. It's exciting. I'm going to go get something that I want to give away, so I'll be right back.
Really focused in this space. Really excited about our platform, launching that right now. We've used it at NFT LA. We used it for NAMM show, the National Music, Big Music Trade Conference, and just used it at Tulum Crypto Fest and that. And so we're building that out. We're getting ready to kind of launch the application into the SHIBPREME marketplace. Here we're going to bring all our people. We're rallying the troops to get out there and really kind of start onboarding people from the Web 2 world into the Web 3 world and just get this party started. So very excited about everything that's going on right now.
And the amount of attention he's getting on these speeches, by the way. What about that NFT cover you're about to come out in?
Oh, yeah, that's exciting. So there's a project called the Lunar Pride, which is it's basically a time capsule of 222 artists. I got to be one of them. That is being put up this hard drive that'll last for 1 billion years, which is being launched right now. It's currently scheduled for 14th or 15th of June to go to the moon. It's a Elon Musk, SpaceX plus NASA event. It's going up on the moon, and I have all my NFTs and a whole bunch of things that are actually being put up on the moon right now. And I can't wait here in the next, 3-4 months. I'll be able to look up there on the moon, and I'll be the first guy that had anything to do with Pink Floyd to be on the moon. So I'm pretty excited about that, especially during the 50th anniversary of Dark Side of the Moon. And I'm really excited because we're doing some projects around this with the SHIBPREME marketplace and all of our friends and our kind of SHIB army we're building. And we're on a mission. This group is on a mission. We're putting together an entire plan around a strategy of how we can take this community and kind of blow it up and kind of really focused on what we can do to really help mankind, right? Because right now we're in a very, very touchy situation. I think everybody can see what's going on globally and everything. And I think with the area we're at, our communities, we may not be the biggest community yet, but we're going to grow that bad boy like crazy. And we're going to create some value for a whole bunch of people in this new ecosystem. Because if you can look at NFTs and everything, what's beautiful about it is it can lift all boats. We can work together and build things where we can all win individually, but at the same time, kind of really help a bunch of people that are going to need a lot of, with what's going on right now, the currency and everything. This is a moment in time where we need to gather together as the people's movement, right? And so I'm excited about helping, kind of explore those possibilities and grow that community. We've got a lot of cool things coming down the pipe.
Oh my God. Yeah, yesterday we had like a 2 or 3 hour conversation, and if you think I will blow your heads, he blows my head all the time with what's coming.
Well, it is power to the people, Scott. It really is. And, we do it with positivity and love. If you do things the right way, you never have to worry about your job and your pay. We all know that. And we're lifting everybody up with us. And that's what this movement is doing. And thanks to you, Scott, and Shibazam working so hard. Look at the people that are in here. We have 1,400 live viewers right now. We're crushing it. And, people are seeing us and feeling that movement, baby.
Yeah, come on. This is it. I'm serious. This is so powerful. When you understand NFTs and how this crypto and how this all works and how smart contracts work and what we can do, and especially now when you're looking at things like with AI coming on, right? I mean, that's like That's a double-edged sword right there.
Yes.
We've got to make sure we bring a conscious point of view into the metaverse, into all this technology, and really rallying the people to, onboard other people, get them to realize the power that they have in their hands right now. So this is a critical time. When you said about love and all of that, I think most people can start to see that we're pretty much in a spiritual war right now, kind of between good and evil. There's a lot of people pushing a lot of very dark side things, and you can see in this technology and AI, we got to be careful about the people that control those algorithms, because whoever controls the algorithms controls the people, and we just need to wake up to it so people understand what we have to deal with right now.
Absolutely.
Hey, everybody might know this. I mean, today a piece of AI was put out that scared the markets. Over $15 billion was lost due to a piece of AI showing something fake. So yes, we do have to lead with kindness and do everything the right way. That's for sure.
Yeah, and I think the blockchain, as we start looking at it, I mean, there's a double-edged sword there too, right? As long as we keep it decentralized and we can basically keep where I can get up and I can move where I want to go to, as opposed to centralized systems. Because you can see that the big part of this war that's going on is between centralization and decentralization, right? And it's really important that we stay decentralized and people start to realize, how currency is being changed and somewhat manipulated. I think we can say that. And I think this is, like I said, there's going to be a lot of forces against everything we're doing right now, but there's no question what we're doing is on the right side of nature, right? That's the main thing, is we align with nature, align with whatever you want to call the source, God, or whatever that you want to call that. There is the Fibonacci sequence tells it all, and we just need to stay in line with nature and make sure that we're focusing on the powers that are for good for all mankind and not just about me, right? That's the kind of the wars between, it's all about me, morals secondary. Well, that's not where I live. Morals become first, everything else becomes secondary, because that's how we spread a life that is about around freedom. Right. We want to be free people, and we don't want to be connected to things that are basically enslaving us. And this is that moment right now, because you see the big push to push us on essential currencies, which would be the worst thing that could ever happen. Right. We see that on a global basis. They're all talking about the CBDC coin. And don't be fooled. It's a different kind of crypto. It's a crypto that's centralized, that can be changed and basically controlled. And we don't want a bunch of robots running our lives. We just don't want that. So we the people need to stand up. And I think we're seeing that globally right now everywhere. People are standing up and saying no more. And I think we're going to see that grow as things start to come down the line. So come on, folks, let's fight. We got to fight for this freedom that we have. We've enjoyed for many years, and now pseudo freedom. Now we have a chance to be really free. So let's all put all our efforts in the right way.
Collective minds. Let's put them to work.
While we have everybody here, over 2,000 people now, Shibazam, let's show people how to buy the token at the pre-sale one more time while we got everybody here, okay?
Go for it.
All right. So
by the way, I'm a big proponent, and I love math and numbers. So when he said the Fibonacci, this jewelry that you guys see is created under those fundamentals. And I even live it where I have a tattoo of the Vitruvian Man, because, one of my idols, in physics is, again, I still study him, and I love physics, math, and all that. So anything that revolves about math, as I say, don't believe people, believe numbers. Numbers don't lie.
Absolutely. Now, here's where we are. So you go to the SHIBPREME link tree, which you can find through their Twitter or whatever, and then you click on the very top one, the pink cell. Once you click on the pink cell, it'll take you to this, which I'll share. And you go here and you click the little pink button that says Connect Wallet, and you can buy from 0.11 ETH up to 5 ETH in the pre-sale. And if you have an NFT, you get 30% more, correct?
That is correct. You're whitelisted into this allocation for you guys. Let's just say like that. And we're already at almost 10 ETH. I just literally launched it not too long ago. So we're doing good.
Yes, we are. We are definitely growing. Go ahead, Scott.
And the main thing about this is what we're doing is we're building a community, right? And we're going to use NFTs to basically empower the community And this is, we've got a lot in store. We're going to be cranking out a whole bunch of live events. I've got a whole series of live events and very unique experiences we're going to tie to all this. We're really reaching out to this community now, the early adopters, I'll call them, the builders. We're going to work all together to really build something that's extraordinary. I mean, if you look at what's been done with, the Bored Apes, clearly they've built an incredible ecosystem. They got Bored Water, Bored Hotels, Bored Shoes, Bored everything. They built a distributed brand where those people that own some can actually rise and build upon those things. So we've got a lot of interesting tokenomics. We're going to basically build community. So we're looking for folks. Join up, man. Come on, let's go. Be part of our movement. Let's rock.
Absolutely. Now, Shiba-san, did you say you wanted to do a giveaway today?
Yes. Sorry, I'm trying to mute some things over here. As you know, I'm getting quite a bit of messages. So what do you guys want? You want I got 2 tokens here that I would like to give out. So we have option A. Sorry, Scott, this was coming to you, but we'll make you another one. With the moon one. So we got this one here.
Those are so beautiful, man. I've seen them in person. They're incredible.
And shout out to Mr. Jack Storms, who I just put up on the screen here. Your artwork is beautiful. We love you, and we're going to lift you up, man. Thank you so much for being with us, and we appreciate you.
Yeah, we love Jack. He's incredible. He's a great artist, a great guy, and definitely will be a major contributor to our community.
So yeah, one of these is going to you guys. So however you want to do it, Jonathan, go ahead.
Well, we will absolutely do it. So we have a lot of people in here today. So I've got to figure this out. So instead of doing between 1 and 100, just we'll figure this out. Give me a second here. I've got to make sure that this is fair, or we might can do this at a later one. I did not set this up for a giveaway, so I don't want to be unfair. You know what I mean?
That is true. I literally just thought about that. I apologize. I'm a guy.
Well, hey, we appreciate it. We'll figure this out here. Just give me 1 second on that. So
God, to say too, I believe.
I was going to say that part of what my collections and stuff are going to the moon. I will also throw one in, a moon NFT, which is a physical. You'll see it. It's a physical card. You can claim the digital. It's actually going to the moon. It'll be one that'll be on the moon. We've already put them all onto the blockchain, and so I'm going to donate one of those to I'm going to give a giveaway of one of these pieces that'll be on the moon. So if I will definitely throw that one in to go, since brother Jack is there. I need to step up too.
Sorry, I know this was not intended or planned, but you know what? That's how we roll here in LA.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Well, I'm going to go off screen and y'all go on and talk for 1 second. I've got to set this up so it's fair. So I'm going to record something to keep it fair so I can share. So give me 1 second. I'm going to hop off. Y'all go ahead and continue on.
No problem. Scott, why don't you tell them what happened? Okay, these are going to the moon, but where would they be able to see them?
Well, what's happening is everything that's going on the moon is going to be in a metaverse museum so people can see what was put on the moon. Incredible artists with incredible art, incredible stuff. So all of these will be on the moon. They'll be certified that they are actually on the moon through a whole process that's going down. So it's pretty exciting. I mean, it's not too often we get to put something on the moon, and I'm going to give one away here for somebody that they're going to actually own a piece that'll be on the moon, and the Meta Museum will basically have it there, and they'll be able to see their name, will put their name on it and claim their thing, and they'll actually own an NFT that's actually sitting on the moon.
That's amazing. What about that 6 Dome experience? You don't speak about all the things you got.
Yeah, so one of the things we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting on a whole bunch of live events through the year. I have a band called ThinkX, which is kind of an all-star players band. It's Stephen Perkins from Jane's Addiction, Norwood Fisher from Fishbone, Kenny Olson from Kid Rock's band. Also, he took Jimi Hendrix's place in the Hendrix Experience. Really cool band. We've been doing these shows in a 360-degree immersive dome in Los Angeles, a place called Wisdom. It's a 5-dome immersive park, and so we've been holding events. We've done 70 shows there, pretty much sold them all out. It's been incredible thing, and so we're going to be doing a whole series of events there, which I'm going to tie into IRL events for all of our community and everything to come to these events. If you have certain token holders, you'll be able to come to the event. And then we're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff there. So those shows will be starting up in July. We have also a series of other events that are going to be happening around the country, or actually around the world. We're going to be bringing some of our token holders into that. We're working on all that sort of tokenomics and things right now. But our goal is to really to out tokenomics anybody else on the planet, build the most powerful community out there, and we're very excited about it. And so that's what's going on. So we'll have those events and then a series of other events that we'll be able to be bringing people to.
That's so awesome. I swear, this man has the energy of a 18-year-old, and clearly we're not.
I'm only 22.
It's that rock and roll life, baby.
That's it,
It's
man.
that rock and roll.
Yeah, I've had more fun than any human being, and I'm alive to talk about it, which is pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, that part you said at the end, because there's the other lifestyle, but you chose the correct one. You're even an instructor. You made a name of yourself, not because of the band, but because of what you created. That's what people don't even know about you.
Well, thanks very much. Being in this community has really changed my life. It is the most positive group of people. I feel 30 years younger now. Just being around all these people, all the builders. I love it's not competition. It's really a co-opetition. It's like where we're all collaborating together. Like one of my collections, I'm working with a whole bunch of just some of the best NFT artists that are taking stuff and creating derivative works. It's just, the community is what makes it all really happen. Because for me, the whole name of the game is the ride. It's not the outcome. I don't worry about the outcome. I don't put any, I'll set a goal and say, yeah, great, but I don't really care about that. I just care about the ride. And the ride is, remember, the only thing that's real, you, us three guys and everybody listening, this is the only thing that's real right now. 5 minutes ago is an illusion, 5 minutes from now. So the goal is to realize that the only step that matters is the one that you're taking right now, because it's the only one that's real. It's the only one that you can affect. It's the only one you can change. And once you grasp that at the deepest level and know that to be true, everything else starts. Our whole ride and everything about this for me is just about enjoying the ride. And every time I take a step, I'm always asking, really, am I feeling any anxiety, tension, or fear? If I am, I know I'm attached to a thought in my head, not the reality. Because if I was suffering right now, I'm sitting here having a cup of coffee talking to you. I have no problem in reality, right? So as we start to become more aware and more present of what's going on, life becomes much more playful. And like I said, this is it's an incredible time to be alive, to see what we're about to see and go through. It's going to be some tough times we're going to go through, but at the end of this, nature will win, and we will prevail.
Absolutely.
Yes, we will. SHIBPREME, here's how we're going to do it. Everyone, start right now. Post your number 1 through 100. Any ties, we will do a rerun. This is for the token that SHIBPREME is giving away. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and post this right now. Go ahead, 1 through 100. Go ahead, throw them in the chat.
Oh boy, it's exciting.
I'm telling you, Jonathan, he brings this special way of even doing these AMAs. It feels like you're in family, like honestly. And he's actually going to come over and visit too. So, maybe.
Definitely. And Scott, I'm coming to spend time with you on the East Coast. I'm sorry for the slight delay, but whenever you're on the East Coast, I'm going to come spend some time with you, and we'll do live events and just continue to grow this beautiful movement.
Yeah, we're going to be really starting to communicate with our group. We're going to build this community. We've got a lot of things in store. Again, we have an opportunity, I think, to really show the power of where this model is going and what we can do. And we want to be the leaders in this space. And so we're going to be doing a whole bunch of really cool live streams, things that we can do that bring people into kind of the world, into the entertainment space, the conference spaces, all the things that are going on. Would love to get together with you in New York. I get there quite a bit. So for sure, we're going to get together and let's do some things together and see what we can make happen.
You see, I mean, how can you not love a person like him? Not just an innovator, how
about you, Abel? You're the guy driving.
I'm the glasses. That's it. No,
you're driving.
I'm telling you, when I met you, you blew my mind because look, I get approached by a lot of people. So I was actually a part of the band Warped Tour, believe it or not. So I got that going back in the days. So I got to even speak to, people like from a Bad Religion, also from Offspring. They live literally not too far, let's just say. And, bands like that. And so I wasn't of the scene, but I understood the business aspect. That's why they brought me in. And so when I spoke to you, you brought in all the fundamentals. You understand the business aspect, you understand the blockchain, and you are pioneering something in NFTs. First of all, I hated NFTs to begin with. I'll be straight up, I hated NFTs. And so when we were starting to talk, we're like, if I get into NFTs, we're going to make it our own unique twist. And boy, ideas flew like no one other. Alex, by the way, was a big part of that, and Jack and SHIBPREME. By the way, SHIBPREME is also going to be, she's supporting us in ways you can't even imagine. But another aspect, she's a part of the SHIB Women. And so there's going to be an educational aspect for all women that want to learn, how to start a business, or understand the blockchain better or things like that. Mr. Scott Page is actually going to provide some resources to that group as well. And SHIBPREME has committed a percentage monthly to allocate to fund them so that they could do amazing things. So hit up SHIBPREME because there's some great things going there. And if you want to speak a little bit more in regards to other people that that are kind of doing this, that might follow suit in the future. I believe education is big, so that's why I promote that a lot.
Yeah, education is one of the most important things we can do right now because it's so misunderstood. And I think once people start to realize what this is, what the power is, how they can build businesses on top of these things and grow their community. And from our point of view, where we look at it, a lot of people are all about giving back. We're all about giving forward. And that's the beautiful part about these contracts. We can give forward at the beginning as we grow these other organizations. I always tell this story, and I'm going to tell it again. I tell it every time I'm on this. So if people heard me before, the reason I'm so excited about, one of the reasons I'm so excited about this, about 7 months ago, I was at an NFT meetup, and this girl, 19 years old, gets up and she says, "I'm a photographer and I love photography. I'm learning photography. I do photography all day long. I just want to do photography. And I got into NFTs 9 months ago." And she says, "Now I'm able to pay all my rent, my car payments and everything. I live 100% off my NFTs. I live 100% off my NFTs." And she said, but here's what was cool. She says, "I carved a little bit of the smart contract off for my community center." And she was so proud because at that time she had already given 2.5 ETH, which at that time was $10,000. So I ask anybody, how many 19-year-old people that are in the arts that nobody knows, that's just there, was able to build a business where they could do what they wanted to do and give $10,000 to their community center? Think about it.
Hey, that
This is the people's movement, and it's not about the masses. It's about building a hive. If you want to survive, you got to build a hive. So you build a hive around who you are. We have the data now. We can growth hack and find the people that care about my business, care about what I stand for, what we do. I always say this: what you stand for is more important than what you sell. It's all about that. So it's just incredible to see somebody like that making a living off of their NFTs and building their business at a young age and doing what they love to do. This is crazy powerful stuff. So I encourage everybody out there to go put the 30 to 40 hours in to learn. One of the things I use as a tool to get people started, because people are saying, well, how do I get into this stuff? Well, first of all, you want to learn about crypto. You want to also learn about NFTs. And I always recommend, if you go to YouTube or you type into Google, crypto, whiteboard crypto. This is for all the newbies, people that want to learn about this space. Whiteboard crypto on YouTube is these little 7 to 15 minute videos that tells you everything like, what's Bitcoin? What is staking? All the things, how to create an NFT, all these things, these short little bits. So you need to go to school. If you're just getting into this and starting to figure it out, Google and YouTube are your friends. There's so much information. I really recommend everybody, especially if you're trying to build a business or you're trying to grow in this space. And I don't care what business you have. Every business will be NFT. clothing store to yoga studio to bar to everything. NFTs will then start to become part of this whole thing, because it's a contract, and in that contract I can put the rights, roles, permissions, and all kinds of goodies in that. And so that allows me to build a hive around my business, the people that really care, because we know that the super fan, through the data, is something we have now, is that 60% of your revenue will come from 1 to 3% of your audience. So let's say you have 100,000 people on your Twitter feed or something like that. 1 to 2,000 people are really the people that you want to talk to. Those are the super fans. Those are the people we're going to build. So building of hives around your super fans is really where the business and the money is. There's a thing that Kevin Kelly from Wired Magazine put out about I don't know, about 10, 12 years ago, called The 1,000 True Fans. A true fan is somebody that will spend $100 a year on you. If I have 1,000 fans, there's my first $100,000 in revenue. I believe that it's really right now, it's around the first 100 fans. That's where the model works. It starts there. And with that, just like that girl, she was able to build a business and build a relationship with the people that care about her stuff, that want to support her. So this is an incredible time for building businesses. And now we have a digital asset that can have value. So people that don't have access to resources in the physical world can now get in this game. This is going to be a big deal for a lot of folks.
Absolutely.
Hey, so we're showing off a little bit of Jack Storm's work behind us here. Take a look. He is so kind in all that he does, and just good things are happening here. So tell me, Shibazam, how are you feeling about the ETH that's already sold? 10 ETH in the pre-sale in the first 24 hours. Not bad at all.
No, I mean, it hasn't really been pushed out too much. I know that as soon as I was done, I actually told everyone, I'm not existing for anyone. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. In the number one thing I did, I stayed up to like 3 o'clock, still answering questions and talking to people. I think we lost you there, Scott, through the video. Oh, gotcha. But yeah, no, I feel so much good, so much better now that it's out. It was a little bit stressful, I'm not gonna lie about that. There's some things that we wanted to make sure that the court addressed, and so we took care of that. And it goes into what Scott just said. We're trying to compound not just NFTs, but compound the power of tokenomics. And we have a collective group that are very, very good at what they do, and especially as to what they want to plan. So Baby Shib is actually our director in marketing, and people would say, well, he's a bit young, right? When I was given the chance to start, it was by a very, very old man that beat me in an LA marathon. I had my first business. I had an aluminum foundry, and being the Poindexter that I was not very successful at relaying a message in business. I learned so much from this old man. He literally came to work for free just to show me how to run a business. And so that is one of the, I guess, giveaways, or one of the things that I want to pass on, is that I want to be able to, help the community, but also, if there's someone that is demonstrating so much effort but not given the chance, I could spot that a mile away. And with Baby Shib, I introduced him to Scott, and the rest is history. If you guys, he is literally a version of us, just way younger.
Let's go.
That guy is one of the smartest dudes I've met, in this space. Very excited to work with him. I'll tell you, he's the real deal.
Baby Shib, we love you, man. Thank you so much for all that you're doing. Now, just want to let you know, at the end of this, I'm going to play the recording that I did to show everything is up and honest. So the first one was Ad Rock. He won the first one. Now for the NFT for Scott, if you want to go ahead and start throwing your numbers up 1 through 100, go ahead and put them out there, and we'll pick the winner for that.
Wait, Ad Rock won the? Oh shoot! Oh yeah. Man, no one better. Oh, I'm so happy he got it. Not for what you guys think. I know him on a personal level, and amazing. He's part of the team, by the way, too. So that's why I was like, oh shoot. So yeah, that's freaking awesome.
Keep on guessing, baby. Keep them coming.
No, I'm telling you, there's so much that's coming down the pipeline, and actually even a couple surprises that you might see real soon, maybe a couple of days from now, and it won't even be from us. I'll leave that as a little teaser there.
I tell you, we are growing and growing so fast. I mean, a lot of hits here. A lot of people are seeing this, and that's what it's all about. Community, we want to tell you, we're building this with love, and we're all doing this to grow the Shiba Inu community, and SHIBPREME is just an outstanding idea. I mean, think about bringing in 80 new landholders a month, or 80 new Wellies holders, or burning bone or SHIB. I mean, we're going to have a massive impact on the whole community.
And we wanted to do a bit of a different twist on the mechanics of what you see currently. You know, we don't like the rinse and repeat mechanism that a lot of people out there do. So we wanted to, you know, come up with something creative that keeps you guys engaged and gives you the power, you know. So this is what it's about.
Keep those guesses coming in, y'all. You got 2 or 3 more minutes, and try to knock it down.
So what are you doing tomorrow in DC?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm actually part of Liberland. Liberland is a new country that's launched in Serbia. It's a whole area. It's a total blockchain, totally centralized new country. And they're opening their embassy in Washington. And so I'm going to be there for the ceremony, and I'm also going to play. I put together a little with a DJ. We put together a kind of a dance set of where we mashed all this Pink Floyd stuff together. So I'm going to kind of jam on these crazy dance versions of Have a Cigar, Another Brick in the Wall, Money, a variety of these tunes. We created this kind of cool little 15-20 minute piece that we're going to do. So it should be fun. But I'm excited to be part of that because it's another decentralized. They've committed to Bitcoin being their kind of currency for their place, and I'm very excited. They're very excited about Loot 8 too, so we're going to be partnering with them to bring an aware application, because our application is live. It's location based. It knows where you are, and things can be dropped by time and all that. So they want to use it kind of as a rewards in place for the community of this new country to run. So I'm going there to kind of talk a little bit about that and to do a little playing. So I'm pretty excited about that because this is really a cool concept. They've been working on this for like about 7 years now, and it's growing, and they're opening an embassy in Washington, which is showing that it's actually getting some traction. So I'm thrilled to be around that again. It's a totally decentralized, crypto enabled freedom country that's being launched right now. So I'm pretty fun. That's pretty fun. I'm pretty excited about it.
I love DC. I had never been to the East Coast. And while I was in the military, and especially when I became a gastroenterologist, I was stationed in Fort Belvoir and Walter Reed. So I actually got to see all that. And I was also 6 months in the Pentagon. And so I loved it. The Potomac River, I was literally living right next to George Washington's manor, basically, on the Potomac. So I love it over there. And it's crazy the amount of influence and money, honestly, that's over there. They don't joke when they say, if you're going to make an impact, go to DC and speak, because they will listen. And so I know that, whatever you're going to do over there, you're just going to nail it. And the fact that you're going to be doing this everywhere in the world, I'm going to come with you on some of these events. Trust me.
Oh, yeah. We're going to be going back to Dubai. We're going to be doing, we just got Dubai, we got Italy, right now, Barcelona. So there's a variety. We're going to tie this into our community too, so we can bring some people to some of these cool, unique events going on. So yeah, very excited.
I think Jonathan might be very interested, right?
I will definitely be there. You let me know, and we're going to be there and support. That is for sure. So I want to give everyone an update. Cookies won, and he has won before, but look, it's fair, and he guessed within 2 digits of the number or the closest one. So I want to go ahead and play this for you so everybody can see that I recorded this beforehand.
23, second number 79.
There you go. And, that's as fair as I can get it when I didn't know I was going to do a giveaway. But everybody, thank you for being here, and we love you. That's for sure. So it's nothing but love, and just keep tuning in and subscribe for more opportunities to win, because we're going to take care of our community. That's for sure. So go ahead, Shibazam.
So Jonathan, you had his Twitter up not too long ago. I want you to play, if you can, there's a section there that he's doing a happy birthday song for Janis, another good friend of ours. The reason why I want you to play that is that's how open he is to the community, that he actually knows, some of the people out there, and he directly is, I can't say enough, but he is
I'm new to
directly
the
involved.
Shiba community, and I know how much you mean to them. And happy, happy, happy birthday! So it's only right that I play you happy birthday. Scott Page here. Happy birthday to you, my friend. Love the cake. Incredible. So I'm in my hotel room, so I can't play very loud. So here you go.
That part gets me all the time.
I love it. That ending is outstanding.
I had to play soft. I was in the hotel room.
I know. It wasn't like 3 a.m. or something like that when I called you.
Or
Sorry.
it was- Oh, that's okay. I was happy. I'd love to be shout out to those happy birthday folks for sure.
Man, this is what I love about him. A very genuine person. What you see is what you get.
Wow.
Yes, it is. Now, Scott, thank you so much for gracing us today. I always like to give our special guest the final word. What would you like to tell the community and spread out here today before we sign off?
Just first of all, I'm going to give you all a high thumb for being here because you're the pioneers, right? You're the people that are holding this thing up through a dark sort of winter in this space right now, right? We all know that this is not going away. This is an important time. All the builders I know are just building. They didn't even flinch when this all went down because we know this is how the game works. We know that the next run is going to be insane. We know that it's building. And so I'm just very thankful, first of all, to be part of this community. And thank you, Abel, for bringing me in. Like I said, I'm blown away with what you guys are doing. I'm blown away with the team because that's really what it's all about. And we're looking I'm very excited to be working with you guys and very thankful to be here in this community. And let's go build. Let's grow. Let's go. That's it. That's all I want to say is thank you very much for having me and bringing me into this. I look forward to meeting a bunch of you folks, and hopefully you'll come to some of our live events that we're going to be doing. We're going to be starting to do them on a monthly basis. So if you're in LA or wherever we are, if we're in Denver or wherever these places that we've got our events coming up, we'll be rocking. I'm going to be in Kentucky. We're doing an event there, which will be coming up in September. So we're going to invite some of our token holders are going to have a shot at coming to some of these cool events. But anyway, yeah, I'm just very thankful to be here, and I hope everybody, hold fast. We've got a winner on our hands. We just got to get it out there and get people to understand what's happening.
Absolutely.
Outstanding. Thank you, Scott, and I hope you have a beautiful day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Scott, for coming in.
I tell you, what a nice stream, Shibazam.
It was a little, it started off a little off because, as you know, we just do things on the moment, on the fly. We don't plan anything. Everything is gradual and natural.
Well, everyone that won today, congratulations. We love you. We are growing this so fast. Don't forget to go get you some pre-sale tokens right now. You get 30% more if you hold an NFT. I know a lot of you do hold the NFT, so add to your bag if you can. Not financial advice, just do what you want to do. But like Scott said, enjoy the ride, enjoy your life. Life is beautiful, and we all are going to come at you with a smile on our face because we know what we're going to do together. That's a fact. Any final words, Shibazam?
I'm tired, but I'm hella fucking happy to build along SHIBPREME and Shiba Inu community. So let's fucking grow.
Let's do it. It's all good, man. Y'all have a good day. The One Leg Bandit appreciates you. Hit the subscribe button, and we are out. We'll see you on the next time.